Did Oklahoma announce their arrival in the SEC with the win over Michigan on Saturday?
Maybe that would not be considered one of their toughest games of the year, but in terms of statement, it was probably the most important game of the year, only because had they not won, Matt, that would have been the story of the day. And Brent Venables would be on everybody's hot seat list. Instead, he's got some room to breathe, and you need that. So stay like Hugh Freeze a week ago, beating Baylor. Probably looks a little bit better today than maybe it did even 8 days ago. But everybody has that big game, and for Venables, that was game day, prime time, major opponent, and they delivered. And I think it was going to give him some room. His schedule is still insane, but he's got some juice going. He's got some fuel.
Yeah.
And he really needed it badly. And John Mateer to me looked very, very good.
Yeah, and so that we were talking about that in studio last night with EJ Manuel and Joey Galloway. Like in this day and age in college football, it used to be that you would live and die with the recruits that you brought in. Those were your guys. And if you didn't have a veteran quarterback that you got as a true freshman and developed, or had a true freshman that just happens to be a complete superstar and it failed, that means you failed. Now you can go get a John Mateer because you're going to have defense because of the head coach's bona fides as defensive coordinator. You didn't really have an offense last year, so you bring in a new offensive coordinator. You bring in John Mateer, who I believe is probably going to start entering the Heisman Trophy conversation as the weeks go on. And it's funny, like overnight, Paul, how quickly things can change in college football now, in that your one deficiency can be fixed with a nice check and the right player and the right quarterback to fix everything.
Yeah, but I think we knew Mateer was going to be good.
Yeah.
He swagged on into media days. He looked the part, and I mean, he got the full package. He got his OC and his QB coach coming over from Washington State. That's a really good deal. But I really do believe Oklahoma will make noise. I mean, they got Auburn in 2 weeks. That is a big game, but then they get on a run with Texas and so many other opponents. But their schedule is very similar to Florida's, probably the two toughest in the SEC. But they're alive. And a year ago today, they were not. They got knocked around by Tennessee on the second week of the season. It really stopped their momentum, and this time around, Sooner fans are finally feeling good. The questions I have are more on the Michigan side. And Sharon Moore. I was underwhelmed by that operation.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk